At 91 years old, it's clear that Willie Nelson has lived a long and full life. He is an icon in country music who is still performing to this day, remembered for his once red braids that have now turned white with age. But he's also a family man, who has had 8 children and been divorced 4 times. Some of his kids have even followed him into country music, and in 2012 Willie told Texas Monthly that, "Playing on stage with my kids is the biggest thrill I can get." Willie has confessed that he's sure many people would think he was not a very good dad, because he spent much of his time gone when his kids were growing up. He said he hoped that, as they live longer and have families, they'll realize what it all means and what it's all about. His wife of over 30 years, Annie, countered this by saying, "This is a good example of what it means to come here and do what you came here for. When he was home, he was home." Here is everything you need to know about Willie Nelson's 8 children. Renee Butts, 64, born January 22, 1953 to Willie's friend Mary Haney. Renee Butts is the country singer's oldest child. Willie found out that Renee was his daughter in 2012, which he spoke about in his memoir, Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die, Musings from the Road. "I have an old, dear friend, Mary Haney, who I'd lost touch with but recently met again after decades," he wrote. "Turns out Mary and I had a child together called Renee. It also turns out Renee has a daughter, Noelle, who has a daughter, Jordan, who I am happy to now call my great-granddaughter." Renee was a graphic designer who resided near Houston with her husband Joel Butts. It seems she maintained a close relationship with her father, as in 2016 she shared a photo of herself with Willie on Facebook, writing, "This is also my dad and I love him so much," adding, "Happy Father's Day, Dad. I know I'm a really lucky girl to have 2 of the finest men in this world be dads to me." She died in August 2017, with comments and posts from friends and family confirming she'd had cancer. Willie has never publicly commented on the loss of his daughter. Lana Nelson Fowler, 70. Willie and his first wife Martha Matthews welcomed Lana on November 11, 1953. She has remained close to her father, working as a costume designer on his 1986 film Red-Headed Stranger. She is the mom of 2, a daughter named Rachel, and a son named Brian. While she tends to keep out of the spotlight, Lana shared a tribute to her father in 2015 on his website. "My dear father is a sweet, mellow, loving man that makes me light up inside when I look into his eyes," she wrote. "He has been an inspiration and a role model, teaching me the most important lessons of my life." Susie Nelson, 68. Martha and Willie had Susie Nelson on May 23, 1956. Not much is known about Susie, although she reportedly earned her high school diploma aged 27, and spent a few years playing music and telling stories on indigenous reservations across the US and Canada. She is close with her father, publishing Heart-Worn Memories, a daughter's personal biography of Willie Nelson about his life. She co-hosted Susie's Gospel Hour with her father on his SiriusXM channel in 2012.